Hey, what's up, humans? Welcome back to Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. So, in the last episode, we went through the Gingaga reactor, and then all of a sudden, Cloud started having some problems. And he struck Tifa right where she had that scar, I guess. Like, she showed him her boobies, and he was like, no! And then struck her, and she went down into the Mako, where she was consumed by a weapon. And then we got to take a trip with Tifa and the weapon around. And then she came back. And here we are. Right here. So, we left off with that moment. And I just have to say, this sword is dope. Oh well, and it has been a while since I played. I understand that. Just had to get Hogwarts out of the way. That's an interesting way to sit.
So basically, we got some nasty looking black whispers going up against the planet in the life stream. And these whispers are with Sephiroth, right?
Yeah, at least that's how it looked to me while I was in there.
And? Any idea who was winning? Could you tell?
The planet. The life stream. Us.
Well, of course we are. What did you expect? This is the planet we're talking about. Y'all know she's gonna pour her heart and soul into this fight. Just close your eyes and listen. Tell me you can't hear that. Her rallying cry. She knows Sephiroth ain't going down easy, and that she needs others to step up. But we're the only ones who can, don't you see? We need to commit, put our lives on the line to save hers. You in?
Yeah. You bet we are. Huh?
Wow, what have I walked in on? You know, there are places better suited to these kinds of conversations.
Like Cosmo Canyon.
The home of Planetology. It's right around the corner, isn't it?
And do they have materia there? Because if they do, I am in, like all in!
Since time immemorial, it has been a place for both planetary energies and ancient wisdom. Of course we...
Say no more! Let's ride, people!
Wow, Reg, what's got you so excited?
I grew up there.
That settles it. We've got ourselves a pilgrimage to make.
While it won't be an easy trek, this ought to speed things up.
Chocobo?
A free flyer pilot works out of an old airstrip nearby. He can take you part of the way. Use the south gate and follow the trail. You can't miss it. And I should... This here's Spango. He's taken quite a liking to you. Sure, he'd be more than happy to give you guys a lift.
Thanks, Cisne, for everything.
The pleasure was all mine. And if you need anything else, just ask around the village.
So I guess we are going to Cosmo Canyon today, which is one of my favorite locations in the original game.
You're better off heading to the airstrip by Chocobo.
You know, we should probably take a look at the town notice board. See if there are any jobs for us. Always fancied trying my hand as a merc.
No time to dick around.
Perish the thought. For monsters. I just want to pull my weight. Help my pals out where I can. I swear.
Think we can do without your kind of help, you Shinra bootlicker.
Still can't find it in your heart to trust me, eh? The way we snuggled up last night, I thought we'd made a breakthrough.
I only did that because I thought you were Marlene. Don't go making it weird.
We're going to Cosmo Canyon.
Can the reactor
Well, then we need to get to the airstrip first. And I assume that is going to be where Sid is.
But the chocobos help you too. You know, old man.
Like, there's a lot of stuff.
It's springtime, boys.
I'll accept jobs. And then I'm not gonna do them.
This is the GYC reminding you to stay.
Chocobo, choco, choco, chocobo.
So we already have all the other scorpion stuff. Well, let's get the rest of it.
Take good care of your choco buddies.
All right. You'll be wearing this scorpion stuff. Oh, I should edit the colors. One of the yeah, we'll do that one. We'll do blue and white. All right. Let's leave Gungaga. Wait, that's not where we want to go. Right? That is where we want to go. Okay.
So, what are free flyer pilots exactly?
Well, since the Republic's on the scrap heap, Shinra all but owns the skies.
Birds ought to count their blessings that Shinra hasn't come down on them yet.
Free flyers couldn't care less though, and go wherever they please.
Good for them. Nobody owns the sky, least of all Shinra. Bet our man gives him the finger as he flies by.
For real? Sounds like my kind of guy.
Sid is going to be quite the character because he cusses, I want to say, more than I do. But look at this. So we need to go, where are we going to go from here? Where is Cosmo Canyon in relation to Gungaga? We need to go here. But look at all this. It's huge. So we should be able to get there. I want to say through here. So we're up top now. Somewhere over in this area. Should be able to get there. So call our chocobos. Mount up. Nope. Just going to ignore them. No. Yay, Ruby. We need to bounce on a mushroom, right? Or do we need to go around? We need to go around. These guys aren't exactly fast. Okay. I suck on Chocoback. This is hard to navigate. The waterfall is right here. Need some mushrooms. There's one. Oh man. Move, please. Okay. How about that way? Found a bridge. pick up the stuff. Not really worth it.
Well, looks like we found the airstrip. Or what's left of it.
Yeah, it's definitely seen better days.
You can say that again. It's more crater than runway.
Are you kidding me? So we came here for nothing? Maybe not. See that?
Oh, a Republic telephone booth, eh? Worth a wee look.
One high potion. One mega potion. And a grenade. Oh, one more. So here the next part of Final Fantasy VII's remake trilogy. So the third part. I hear that they're thinking about moving over to Unreal Engine 5. And that might be helpful. It might be easier to work with.
Send up smoke and we'll be right with you, folks. Bronco Airlines. Seriously? Guess so.
So, find anything?
Yeah, we gotta send up smoke.
Like, with a fire? Wait, you've never heard of smoke signals? Wow. What do they teach you in Midgar? Enough. Well, leave it to someone who knows more than just enough. This is taking too long. But I can speed things up. Come to me, airplane! Follow the smoke! Come to me, airplane! Follow the smoke! Huh? What? Look! Right on cue!
Well, I'll be damned.
Told you I'd speed things up. Over here!
Bravo, sir!
The man, the myth, the legend. Sid.
Where to, folks?
Cosmo Canyon, please.
You talk? The hell kind of magic trick is this? Not that I ain't seen crazier shit on my travels. Now, how many of you we got? Too many. But the old girl likes a challenge. With hazard pay, I'd say this is fair. And since I don't have much else going on, I'll be here scratching my ass till y'all pony up.
Yes. I'm rich.
Much obliged. Hop on board and sit where I tell you. Gotta make sure my baby's balanced just so.
Why does Barrett have to sit in the cargo
on
hold?
tight now, you hear? Fall out and you're on your own.
Cos.
Here we go!
I assume Kate Sith has a seat. I'd be wrong.
We're flying!
No shit, kid. Who do you think I am?
I don't know. Who?
President and pilot of Bronco Airlines, Sid Highwind. Pleasure having you aboard.
I must admit, I didn't expect to find a willing participant. You
What
are
is Roche
truly
doing?
A model soldier, my boy.
I can tell that's Roche.
I'd hold still if I were you. We wouldn't want any complications.
No, Professor.
Since you're so committed, I'm going to give you a special treatment. One that will surely make you into a hero. Once, this would have taken years, but now it takes a mere 18 hours. All thanks to me and my singular genius. I stand at the forefront of science, my brilliance a guiding light. Of course, we pioneers must be ready to do what others are not. Though even I wouldn't dare attempt to improve upon perfection.
Take a good look at yourself in the mirror and tell me if you're laughing and cackling like that, are you a good person? Do we get to fly? Absolutely gorgeous. We do get to fly. Okay. This.
What?
Why?
Thought maybe planes would be okay.
Whee! Whee!
Out in here? Open a window.
Hey, Sid.
Yeah?
You not worried about flying around in the open like this? What if Shinra sees us?
Shinra don't own the skies. Shitheads couldn't stop me even if they tried.
I think you and me are gonna get along just fine.
We're getting pretty close now.
Yep. Bringing her down.
Down. Here's the runway. Watcher of the Veil. Damn it, Yuffie.
Brought you as far as I could. Hope y'all don't mind walking, cause now you're on your own.
What about the next time we need a lift?
Send up a signal. Just make sure I got room to land. Happy trails to you.
The Veil's this way.
Bronco Airlines. Bahamut. You know, eventually I'm gonna go through all those challenges and get to see like Alexander and Bahamut. So we did see Bahamut in the last game. Seeing newer, you know, newer summons. It's gonna be awesome. Can't call our Chocobo, because we don't have one yet. Now the problem with the open worlds, and I experienced a little bit of this when we were playing Hogwarts Legacy, is that you get distracted quite often doing side content, exploring, and the like, and feel like sometimes the episode is just kind of like me wandering around, doing nothing. And I don't know if that's why people don't like this game or whatever. I mean, they took excellent care building out this world, and they didn't have to do this. Because Final Fantasy VII came out a long time ago. I mean, like, EA is not doing that with Dragon Age. They're not remaking or reposting Dragon Age, so they're not putting it on the newer consoles. And I get it, yes, some consoles, and of course also the PC. Well, I guess they have problems on PC, which I guess I'll find out when I start doing that. Wasn't red down here? But, like, Dragon Age came out on the PS3, and, well, we all know that you can't move anything from PS3 to PS4 or PS5, so it's trapped there. So the only Dragon Age game that you get is Dragon Age Inquisition. Why am I talking about Dragon Age right now? Just because it was the example I'm using to say they didn't have to do this, but they did. So enjoy. Just like we will be enjoying. Let's walk away from these guys. Excuse me. I don't need to fight you. I'm just trying to make it by. Probably gonna have to fight these guys. Nope. We're just that damn good. So I learned that from Elden Ring. Just leave. Don't fight them, because you don't have to. You can if you want, but you don't have to. Chocobo Ranch, because of course it is. You're one of the competitors.
Anyone else think it'd be fun to climb one of those things?
What, this? We've already done stuff like this before, Yuffie. And I don't think Barrett finds this to be very fun. We only had to go that high. They're not always going to be the same. They're not like a Ubisoft tower, so... And Bahamut's the one that's out here. In this area. Zoom out. There's Cosmo Canyon. It's right next to Gungaga. So... R2 is slide down.
A chocobo ranch!
Yuffie, am I regretting my decision here? Are you teal or blue?
Shawnee, that you?
Who's Shawnee? One of your chocobos? Did they run away from home?
My apologies. I don't believe we've met. I'm Kamaria, the owner.
So, Shawnee's your bird?
Goodness, no. Shawnee's my daughter. She's a chocobo jockey, or was, till she fell off her mount during a race. Since then, she's completely lost her nerve. Refuses to get back in the saddle.
I see.
Oh! Tell me, you kids any good at riding?
No.
Yeah, we dabble.
Say no.
Wonderful! In that case, how would you like to use my training course? I had everything built brand new just for Shawnee, but now it's going to waste. Someone ought to put it to good use, don't you think? And who better than you young go-getters?
I don't know.
Ever run a ring course? It's simple. You strap yourselves in and fly through a series of hoops. I reckon you won't find a course like mine anywhere else.
Whoa! That sounds amazing! You want to try it, right? Imagine how jealous everyone will be.
Sure.
But first, you'll need to catch yourselves a chocobo. One that isn't afraid of heights. A fine bird like Apony ought to do you, though. Go ahead and ride her over to the training course. Twisting paths and bewildering brushlands, she'll guide you through it all with ease.
So why were we zoomed in on the sign there? What's up, birds? Oh, we didn't need to go that way. Well, there is a tent up here. This looks like paradise. There's a save point. And a bonfire. And a Chadley. There's always a fucking Chadley. Any new decks? Or... This is all better for everyone. Yeah, we'll come back to this. I need to get to Cosmo Canyon first. Just beeline it straight there. Hey, you got any booster packs?
Welcome! Feel free to have a look at our wares. Quem again?
Queer! We got launching points. Alright, Chadley. Tell me about this place.
I see you too have come to do a little avian investigation. While most chocobos run on land, the birds around here are capable of taking to the skies. Flying on chocoback must be quite the thrill.
I bet it is. Poison and petrify. Aw. Jump? Skill master and synergy, of
Needless to
course.
say, many hazards await you on the road, so take care.
See you in Cosmo Canyon when you beat me there. Just like everywhere else. Like, I think in order to have implemented that, the Chadley being in every place that you are, a little bit better, I want to say, here's an idea that I had. Why not you make it to a place, Chadley's not just standing there, like you didn't just beeline it there. Well, okay. And, oh. I hear you. I hear the chocobo. Anyway. Oh. I see. Why is this in the corner? Yeah, I mean, like... Okay. Thank you, Barrett, for the comic relief. That was worth it. Anyway, so let's say that you beeline it like we are about to be beelining it to Cosmo Canyon, right? And we just saw Chadley. You shouldn't just automatically be there. So one of the things I would suggest, if you are watching, you probably aren't, but if you are watching, I would like you... Okay, you're blue this time. That's another one of these. If you're watching Square Enix, or what's the actual name of the development team for the game? But I would do, like, you get there, and I want to say, because most places are going to have a shop of some kind. You go into the shop, or into a menu of some kind, you sit down on the bench, and then you get up, and then Chadley's there, but he doesn't beat you there. That's all I'm trying to say. I think that'd be a better way to implement Chadley going from place to place. Sort of like with Dark Souls and Elden Ring. Like once I actually get there, or once I sit down, well, like as in Elden Ring and Dark Souls, if you sit down at a site of grace or a bonfire, then your NPCs will move after you've spoken with them most of the time. Because that's how you progress storylines. Is it that way? There is no jump in this game. I'm probably gonna struggle with combat, considering what I have just done.
I've been meaning to ask you something. You said old Sephiroth's come back from the dead, right? And that's a bad thing. So, what I want to know is, how'd he do it? And what's he after?
He wants to save the planet.
But wouldn't that make him a good guy?
It's not what he's doing, but how. He doesn't give a shit if everyone dies in the process.
Sounds like a total nutter. I mean, there's not much point in having a planet if there's no one left to enjoy it, is there?
That said, let's not forget that we still got a whole nother problem. One that's reared its ugly head time and time again. Bunch of assholes who won't stop till they've bled the planet dry. Shinra. To hit them where it hurts, we'll need to leverage those connections of yours. But if you even think about stabbing us in the back, I'm gonna hug and squeeze you to death, you hear me?
Loud and clear.
Barrett's a big guy, I believe him. I believe he would be completely capable of doing that. I would be capable of doing that. Not Cloud, me. Of course Cloud can do that. Don't need to fight them. Probably going the wrong direction. I need a vantage point. That actually goes nowhere. Alright, get away from the steps. Alrighty. It's like we don't need to fight everything on the way to where we're going to fight things we absolutely have to fight. It's just unnecessary, but I get it. Now we have crafting materials. As I finally figured out how to fucking do the crafting. What it was asking me to do. There are some moments in games where, you know, like when it actually clicks. When something clicks in a game, maybe it's a major way how to play the game, right? And maybe it's stuff like the crafting, where leveling up the crafting is actually, you need to craft each item. And that gets you the XP that you need to level up to the next level. As I talk about another game by the name of Hitman 3 from the World of Assassination trilogy. That Hitman 3. Not the original Hitman 3.
Behold Cosmo Canyon, a sacred sanctuary where the planet's greatest minds gather.
It's beautiful. More than I ever imagined. Come on, let's pick up the pace. I can hear it calling my name.
Yeah, me too.
Wow. The verticality of this place has certainly changed. I'm okay with that. Yeah, in Hitman 3, that's when I finally figured out what the game actually wants me to do while playing it. And I had an absolute blast with it. And platinumed it. I had so much fun. This is not the same situation when we're talking about, you know, the leveling up to crafting. But still, I mean, the same thing is just learning something and applying it and getting the satisfaction of what you were doing from doing that. That's the fun part. I may be crazy, but does anyone else feel that way?
Hey, guys! It's me! I'm back!
What's with the voice?
I can't believe it. It really is you.
Nanaki. That's how you pronounce it,
We
huh?
were so worried. Welcome home.
Whoa!
Now, why don't you go pay your respects to fellow Bugenhagen?
Bugenhagen. I thoroughly enjoyed PlayStation Access's
They're
playthrough.
good people, I promise. After all, they're the reason I'm here.
Why do you sound like
What in
that?
the hell was that? Hey guys, it's me. Who?
He's such a softie.
Oh, you hear the music. This is one of my favorite parts.
Real quick, gotta check something. An airship dropped these on us this morning. Wanted posters of the terrorists who bombed those reactors.
Okay. You gonna trust Nanaki?
But I think we can say you had nothing to do with all that. Even if Nanaki hadn't vouched for you, it's obvious. Welcome to the Sanctum
you're
of
doing?
Planetology, Cosmo Canyon.
What the hell, Red? So you had this awesome gruff voice, and then all of a sudden, you just sounded like a child.
Welcome to Cosmo Canyon.
Thank you.
Thanks for keeping watch over the Veil.
My pleasure. Are you about to head out on patrol?
Yeah. Look after this place while we're gone.
I will. You be careful out there, and may the planet keep you safe.
That's one thing I've been bitching about in Hogwarts Legacy, and actually most games, but modern games need to start implementing this, where when dialogue happens between NPCs you cannot talk to. So they'll be like, I said this, right? And then the other NPC says something completely random. And then another person says completely random again. And none of these things are related, so. But that right there was an actual conversation. and not fucking crazy. Insanity.
Welcome to Cosmo Canyon.
Thank you. You said that. Anyone got a deck of cards?
For us. Its output pales in comparison to that of a Mako reactor. But it's more than enough for the people of the Bay.
You see that wanted poster? Pictures look nothing like us.
Must be that way for a reason.
Gotta keep on our toes.
No, sir. Have a look around. Come on.
Got pots for sale? We're praying. Don't interrupt the prayers. Interrupt the prayers. Yeah, the blind playthrough for Dave of PlayStation Access had him playing through the original game. And Robert Pearson cosplayed as Bugenhagen, but with a different name, Robin Hagen. And he was quite entertaining, you know, more than I am. Probably because 90% of my focus is on the game and not on the camera and such. Not on you, which is a real shame. That's where we need to go.
For themselves, haven't they? For themselves and for us. Even so, I doubt we need to.
Yeah, that was really jarring to hear Red 13 all of a sudden just change his voice.
Hey, is Fella Bugenhagen gonna come down today? I don't know. The other day he said... Chadley.
How did you beat me?
We're at the Cosmo Canyon, Cloud. A long-standing dream of mine has finally come true. Planetology rejects our Mako-consuming society, insisting that we have much to learn about this world. And now, we have the opportunity to share in their planetary knowledge.
Yes, that is true. We need 70 points to get jump and poison.
I look forward to seeing what new discoveries you make in your travels.
Well, we got the inn right here. So like one thing I would do is I would come here, I would go into the inn, I would sleep there, and then we would wake up, and then Chadley would be there. Changing his position as opposed to, and I'm sure when the fast travel opens up to the whole map, that will be, we could go from Costa del Sol to here, and he's just going to be there and not, you know, be traveling there.
So the concert at the Royal Coast, I think they pulled it off.
Oh, Queen's Blood. It's been a while since I played any Queen's Blood.
I told you the person I got to sell Cave Hotel, didn't I? More importantly,
I think I do want to actually implement what I did say in a previous episode, like probably one of the first episodes actually, where I said I wanted to end an episode playing Queen's Blood. Alright, Vegas, take notes. This is how you build a luxury suite. Take notice. You build your casino out of a rock.
May the planet grant you a deep and restorative slumber.
Amen.
By the boundless grace of the planet, may we enjoy our lives and this meal before us. From our brethren are we given life, and unto them shall we give life in turn. We offer our thanks to the Great Mother for the pleasure of sharing her bounty with others.
Great Mother, we thank you for your blessing.
Great Mother, we thank you for your blessing. Great Mother, we thank you for your blessing.
Amen. Chakra. Fuck. Sorry. You want me to do some more piano stuff, huh?
It said that
Wonder if they have to worry about leaky roofs here.
Well, it's a rock, so.
May the cosmos above grant you a restful sleep.
Rest here, yes.
Pleasant dreams, I trust.
I don't know. I didn't see shit, so I guess we're good. Can't jump the railing. Hey, look at that. Look at that. Such a good track. All right, let's go.
I wonder how high up we are right now.
7,200 feet.
Cosmo Canyon was first lit long ago when the veil itself was born.
I had no idea that planetology was this complicated. We're really looking forward.
We spend the entirety of each year
Bonfire.
preparing for this.
May the planet.
May the planet guide
Everyone's talking now. Everyone's talking now. That's cool. We need to talk with Bugenhagen.
Today, you'd be crazy to pass up a chance to see the River of Lights.
Beneath our veil, bound and stagnant. Do you have any notion
I need to talk to Red again. Because
Fellow Bugenhagen has forbidden anyone from entering.
alright, well, then I guess I'll go speak with him, and then you're going to let me through. Because that's how that works.
You must be Nanaki's friends. He's gone up to the observatory, if you're wondering.
Okay. And that's where you and the rest of us are going to go. Never mind. I guess not.
The torch of Cosmo Canyon was first.
Sorry, I lied.
River of Light. Have you heard about Avalanche's crimes? They are wanted.
Weapons. Materia. General store?
Right. How can I be of service?
I'm gonna do that next time I'm at work. Right. How can I be of service?
Thanks for the business.
Also gonna do that. This game has influenced my life beyond YouTube and the game.
Well, I've seen worse. Congrats. You're welcome to shop here.
I don't know if I'll use that one. I've seen worse. Congrats. You're welcome to shop here. Why not? I don't know how we're gonna see other weapons if we don't buy them.
Better watch how you wield those things now.
The megaphone?
You ain't getting your hands on a pro. I'm gonna become a whole new me here.
I definitely am.
No other store has this many books dedicated to planetology. The history of Magnata books can be traced back to Cosmo Canyon itself.
Got 30 points. You got level 5 unlocked. This whole refocus thing was kind of, I don't know. It's weird, it sort of pisses me off. Wish I could get it to do it by itself, because I really don't care. Melee blade sounds interesting. That one's 15. We know. I don't know what that is. Arcane Blast. Refocus. More focus. I just have a feeling that we can literally unlock everything. No fucking focuses. Stop. We need to do a focus to move on. So, I think we're going to do this one. We'll do heat wave. That just goes over here. And red. Ringmaster. The Ringmaster. Okay. That seems a little ridiculous. That should be everyone.
May the planet bless you with wisdom.
Wow. I feel wise.
After receiving the gift of life,
So very
enjoy
wise.
sorrows. Yet beyond the hardships,
I'm sorry, but the elevator is currently undergoing maintenance.
See, the other guy could have told me that, but he didn't, and here we are. Material shop, weapon shop, that shop. Where's my general goods? It's up here. I need...
Filters, we have everything you need to cure what ails you.
Hey, do you have any starter decks? Booster packs? Yes, you do. Chimerical creatures. I'll take it. And booster pack of Stranger Than Fiction. I'll take it.
Did you find everything you were looking for?
Yes. That's all I wanted. Building and getting all my cards. One of the best parts of this game. Like, can they make that, you know, separate and just make it like Final Fantasy King's Blood and not just Final Fantasy VII? Like, you know, make it a separate game, and then, you know, there you go. You can monetize that, and then we can start doing things like the 5 rows of because
Go on, take a look around.
I did not mean to press the button.
Thank you so much.
Because of some of these cards, right? For instance, got this guy. So we see it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 spots, right? So what if there's, you know, we got the three row Queen's Blood, but what if we could do 5 row Queen's Blood? Wouldn't that be something special?
Where you stand, you can feel the breeze. It's really nice.
And they could monetize the fuck out of that.
Come try our signature canyon candies and snacks. They're so good.
Just to let you know, Square, that that's a good idea. And you should do that.
I was born and raised here, in this canyon. I was to become a watcher of the Veil like those before me, until I was taken by Shinra. Now that I'm home and have repaid my debt to you, I plan to serve my village once more.
Oh, we ain't done yet.
I appreciate all that you've done for me. Thank you.
We're really gonna miss you, Red.
Oh, don't say that. You're only making this harder. I mean, I wish we had more time, but this is my duty.
I suppose it was your duty to act the old man.
I wanted you to treat me as an equal, not a dog.
Not a pig. Is that you, my boy? Coming!
I see.
So, was that goodbye?
Nah, I'm sure we'll see him around the canyon. The real question is, why'd we come here? To learn the secrets of planetology. Come on!
Can't forget that materia!
As for
I got your materia. It's over here. It's called chakra.
That'll do. I'm gonna steal some shut-eye, if you don't mind.
I still don't really know why he's Scottish. Oh, I'm left with you guys, huh? I can't go with Barrett. I'm just losing squad mates all the time.
Feel the energy all around you. It rides the winds across our planet, singing through the veil to fill our lungs, and by extension our very beings. As you'll come to learn, the practice of mindful breathing can connect us with the ineffable.
Who knew astronomy was a religion like that? Oh my.
Our journey begins here.
Don't think I don't know where you're going. I can see that tail from a mile away. Watcher to be. Oh, you
The
think?
cards may serve as a conduit for the very wisdom of the planet.
You guys do five row Queen's Blood? Because that's what I want to play. I desperately want to try 5-row Queen's Blood. That'd be so insane.
Lift your gaze to the heavens. Watch as the clouds drift.
So like imagine that. Imagine doing 5-row Queen's Blood against another player with cards that have creatures and characters across all 16 mainline games. Wouldn't that be just fucking insane? Alright, I got Squall. And he's out here. And he can do damage to... Oh, looks like it does work, you son of a bitch. Yeah, and then you replace that and like you can do damage in an arc, but then one far back gets hit too because he's got that gun blade. I don't know. I don't know how to build card games, so I just think it would be interesting to do. Oh, you're here. You're here, Barrett. You're here.
A lot of folks downplay the planet's peril, but if they saw the weapons up close like we did, they'd have no choice but to acknowledge how bad it really is. Folks around here, though, they get it. They want what's best for our planet. You can see it in their eyes. Wonder if it ain't too late to recruit them to Avalanche.
I don't think they want to be a part of Avalanche.
Only wish we could have made it out here sooner.
Well, I'm going to spend the rest of the goddamn game here. Well, you said you're going to sit on steps, so where are you?
Planetology is to learn how to live as one.
Since time immemorial.
Where did you go, Kate Sith?
Tell me, is it better to spread the teachings of planetology to others? Or to focus
Can
on
we be friends, Kate Sith? Because if we can't, then I'm going to be upset with you.
my precious materia, where are you? No need to be shy, come out. Yuffie's gonna take you home.
You have terrible songs, and I have one for you.
My precious materia,
Okay.
where are you?
You
No need
just
to be
keep-
shy, come out.
Keep singing about your material that you're never going to get. Because I'm the protagonist here. I pick up
Planet speaks to all of her children.
I pick up the stuff. I put it into my pocket. One goes over there and down to the water.
of Lights is one way we show our gratitude to the planet. Through it, we return her blessing of life. I think meditation has...
A seminar is in progress. Please be respectful.
That seems so much clearer to me now.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Blessings of the planet upon you. Disciples of her teachings gather here to share their experiences. Through these seminars, we learn from one another and together enrich our lives. Participation in the seminars requires a special invitation from a mentor. Without one, I'm afraid you cannot join. Perhaps you might instead consider taking part in the River of Lights ceremony. I suspect you'd enjoy it.
As long as it's not the Rivers of Blood ceremony. Because that would probably
A seminar is in progress.
make me die.
Many travelers have joined in the river.
As Rivers of Blood does to my enemies, it would likely do the same thing to me.
I ask you this. Who among you has looked...
Okay, how do I get there? Oh yes, over here.
Within you all are the planet's thoughts.
I just wanted to listen to the music. It's the only reason why we're here.
Fancy running into you here.
How did you beat me?
Say, how about I get a shot of you giving thanks to the planet?
Thanks, planet. You're very close.
The canyon's also famous for its unparalleled view of the starry night sky.
Zoom in
I made sure to
closer.
bring all my night photography equipment along. Can't sleep until I've got the perfect
Zoom out
starlit
further.
shot. Just let me know if you find any good photo spots.
Just outside. You can't make it out there, dude. All right, let's go see him. So that's why, though, Red was acting older to get respect from us. So actually, what we just heard was his real voice. I promise you, I'm not doing that to you guys. I'm not. I'm an old gamer. You should respect me. I've been around the block. Back in my day, I had to blow out the cartridge sometimes so it would play. They told us not to do it, though. They said that that would be bad for it. Then why does it work? Why?
Not so fast. Sorry, but visitors aren't allowed in here. You see, this is where we keep all our valuables.
Shouldn't have told me that. I'm gonna try.
Not so fast. Sorry, but visitors aren't allowed in here. You see, this is where we keep all our valuables.
Alright, well, I'll be back, because I should be able to go in there, otherwise it would just be something I can't interact with. I'll be taking those valuables eventually. Look at the canyon. What am I going to take a picture of? What's the thumbnail going to be? Oh my god. This would be great. This would be great if I could get the camera to do what I want it to do. And that is... This is the furthest the camera will move. Why are these photo modes in these games so limiting? Like, I want that in my image. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Don't start anything yet. Hide party. Hide menu. There you go. Cosmo Canyon. Is this where you hide all your valuables?
Only those who have the key, as well as fellow Bugenhagen's permission, are allowed inside.
Oh, really? Then why are you here? This looks like a touristy location.
Anything to fear. It is not our fellow man, nor any creature big or small, with whom we share our home. It is that which comes from beyond the confines of this world. That which disrupts the natural order. The other which may attempt to claim and consume.
Was I missing someone down here? That is quite the noise it was making was very high pitched.
The planet. And so I bid you, her children, to join hands and come together. For united, we shall never...
Oh, these are the friends I was talking about.
Thank you for looking after Mamaki. My name is Bugenhagen. I teach planetology here in the canyon. One could say I know a thing or two about our world.
A thing or two? I doubt there's a thing or two you don't know about it.
Well, it might seem that way to a child like yourself.
I'm not a child anymore. I'm 48.
40 what?
Mamaki here has a long life ahead of him. In human terms, I would say he's about 15 or 16 years old.
That's more than old enough. I can protect our Veil and everyone in it. Which is more than I can say for my good-for-nothing father.
I don't say that about him.
Speaking of the members of our little community, have you announced your return to one and all, Mamaki?
Not yet. Be right back.
But where are my manners? Please, come in and have a look around.
Don't let Yuffie catch you with that ball of material. What might be able to get a thumbnail out of that. Well, I just wanted to say that this place is gorgeous, and
If we've anything to fear, it is not
I am still a little bit confused about why. I mean, we know why he sounds like that. You can stop talking now. Nice place. Nice drawings on the chalkboard. You gotta teach these kids how to do it on the sidewalk.
That records fluctuations in various energies. I must ask that you handle it with care. It's a rather delicate device, you see.
Alright, just because I got a sword doesn't mean I go smash. Museum, Cloud, keep your hands to yourself. You got a giant book behind you, sir. Hold up. Hold up. So this is why you need better photo modes, but I understand that they're trying to hide stuff, right? Because maybe there's not text on any of these books or pieces of paper. And maybe some of the moons, maybe not a sphere, right? They may be a very crude polygon because they didn't think that, well, I think they would say that most people do not, you know, go looking at everything like that. So that would pass, but when we zoom in, then we can see that it's not. So, big orb, this place, right? 3 moons to this planet? Is that what I'm gathering from that model there? From that model there? They have the 3 planets, or the 3 moons around the planet. A tri-planet system? A tri-moon system? So this one's bigger. I guess I should have looked at this one. These guys have strange orbits if that's the case. Tell me about this.
That's a scale model of our planet and the surrounding stars. One could say the dust it's collected represents the people who live upon it.
Wow. I guess that's kind of accurate. This mirror doesn't work. I would get a refund. Jesus. They do a good job about making stuff bright, though.
Sick about Nanaki, fellow Bugenhagen chiefly among us.
Yeah, well, he was in a lot of trouble, and I got him out of there. He really wants to kill Hojo. We weren't done downstairs, so I guess I'll go down there first. There's one more thing, I believe, to talk with Bugenhagen about, and he's just gonna roll him 2 more things. Yeah, it's gonna be one of those episodes.
Even more enchanting, and yet, it's like you're singing to me of the planet's wisdom. Don't worry, my dear. I'll find a way to bring out the full depths of your beauty. Cross my heart.
While that may appear to be little more than a glistening mineral at a glance, it is in fact a crystallized collection of our planet's memories.
Yep, that's how rocks work in real life.
And yet, it's like you're singing to me of the
Those, each rock geode and all that, like, tells a story about our planet. And it's really cool. Because we do have a very mysterious place that we have barely scratched the surface on. Good job.
Those devices are testing the pull of gravity.
Sorry, what devices? It can't be this airship. I just wanted to read a book. I didn't realize that if I pulled it from the bottom, that the entire stack would fall. My bad, dude.
We've all been worried sick about Nanaki, fellow Bugenhagen chiefly among us.
Do you recognize that little scamp? I'll have you know that in his childhood, Nanaki was quite a handful.
I'll have you know, back in the early times was Andromeda when she was very young. She was a handful, weren't you? Literally using a fucking tree in the fence to get out. She used a tree on her back and then she'd climb over the fence. So the tree was support. What do you say? You want to play some Queen's Blood?
That is one of the first Mako detectors ever built.
I've Mako in me.
Though I suspect it can't detect much now.
It detects me.
Let's not be hasty. I'll show you that room later.
Was that the bedroom? Kidding. Kidding. It's where the magic happens. Yeah, this is a very hard playthrough to see how to get two places, and I mean, I gotta look around.
That right there is a type of a current generator. It harnesses the power of the wind to produce new airflows of its own. Perhaps you've encountered them before during your travels.
A bit. My mom always said, don't run through the museum, don't just go from thing to thing, just sit there and view it. It's like, take longer than a second. Of course, that was her just kind of attacking my ADHD, but, you know, because I would run around, but it was like, now I understand, because you miss the fine details if you just look at something and then move on. It's not me attacking my mom.
The lights we
Trust
observe
me.
here have traveled to us from the far reaches of time and space to gaze at the stars.
Trust me. If there's a telescope that you're not using, can I have it? Give me your shittiest telescope, please.
You won't find a larger telescope on the planet. With it, you can see to the edge of the galaxy. There's no better view of the stars than through this scope. But the lens could do with some cleaning. My apologies.
You don't have a cover for that thing? You don't... the maintenance isn't paramount on a device like this? So when you bring it in, when it's stormy and all that, you don't clean it? How does this fit in here? When you have to bring it inside. How? I'm sure it's got collapsing parts and all that, so. Cool. You'll notice this as if there's ever any parts of the game that has to deal with astronomy.
That again, huh?
Alright. Yeah, if there are ever parts of a game that has to deal with astronomy that was in Hogwarts Legacy, it's here now. I really take my time with it, because that's one of my favorite subjects. Self-taught backyard astronomer right here. Cloud is part of that crew now. You wanted to talk? I just went by you. What's this? Phonograph. Sounds like a weapon.
The planet crying out. A sorrowful dirge indeed. One I've heard all too often of late. This tubing allows us on the surface to hear the inner voice of the planet.
What we just heard didn't come from the planet, though. That was definitely the voice of a weapon.
You seem awfully sure of yourself, miss.
Because we saw them with our own eyes. 2 in the Corel and Gungaga reactors. They were loud and huge.
A fascinating account, were it true. However, such grand delusions could be a sign of Mako poisoning. Do see a doctor.
Excuse me?
Oh. Yes. That would do them some good. Judging from everything you've said, the 3 of you are unfamiliar with basic planetology. But it is never too late to learn. Please, come with me.
Haha, Tifa. I was inside of one. Mako poisoning. Great. So these guys are delusional. Now I get to go into this room. Is this the planetarium? Oh, yeah, it is.
I present to you our planetarium. While the Shinra building features the latest iteration, this particular one is my original design. Now then, without further ado,
Probably doesn't require Mako to use. Holy shit.
wow. This is only the beginning.
A shooting star!
It's like, nope, that's...
Planetology is not
a comet.
simply the study of the cosmos and the celestial bodies that dwell in it. Rather, it is a quest to comprehend the cyclical nature of life.
This planetarium's way better than Shinra's.
Behold, the planet we call home. It was from its soil, so teeming with life, that mankind was born. And like all living things, man is fated to die. So, what happens next? The body withers and returns to the planet. But what of the mind, the spirit, the soul? Much like its former vessel, it too returns whence it came. To the great river where all intertwine and circle the planet without end. A cycle of continuous convergence and divergence. The ceaseless ebb and flow that is the life stream.
Live stream?
An apt name, though it is as much a reservoir as it is a stream, being the sum of the planet's spiritual energy. It is the very essence of our star, the blood coursing through its planetary veins. And if ever that essence were to be entirely depleted,
Can't let that happen. Here on Earth or there on Gaia? Not allowed. I'm blending as my background, my shirt.
these are but basic principles of planetology.
So you're saying that Mako is spiritual energy, which we're using up?
Just so. Siphoned from the planet and processed for industry, that energy can no longer fulfill its true purpose. It is fated to fuel man's machinery, then fade away.
Okay, but does it actually fade away? I mean, what if it doesn't? What if it just returns to the life stream in a different form? Is that possible?
A novel theory, suggestive of a lack of understanding. However, that can be overcome with time and education.
He's calling you stupid.
You rang?
You rang.
Please escort this young lady to our seminar room, would you?
Right this way. Okay.
Indoctrination, here we go.
Hey, can I come?
He called you stupid. I'm just like, okay. So, we're going to teach you everything. Can I go? Please? I don't know where it is, so...
Got a question. Planet runs out of energy. It and everything on it dies, right?
Yes.
There any way to avoid this? Like, making the spiritual energy stronger?
Why are you asking me such things? I'm sorry. I've come to realize that I'm somewhat stuck in the past. We've entered an era in which humanity exerts unprecedented influence over its environs. And as both the planet and society evolve, so too must science. And yet it seems that I cannot. Perhaps I'm much too old of a dog to learn any new tricks.
That's nonsense.
Was my explanation of planetology not to your liking? Perhaps a seminar would provide a more agreeable experience.
Well, like a TED Talk?
Was my explanation of planetology not to your liking? Perhaps a seminar would provide a more agreeable experience.
By the way, Neil deGrasse Tyson, you've got to... You guys have got to try harder with the planetarium. Because what I just watched was amazing. You got to get there. We got to get there. Where's the seminar? Where is the seminar? Is it upstairs? Is it downstairs? I don't know. I don't know where it is. It's definitely not up here. No running through the museum. It must have been very difficult to have me around for museums. Because I
Thanks
am
so much for
crazy.
taking such great care of Nanaki for us. Fellow Bugenhagen instructed me to let you take anything you think might prove useful on your journey. Check out the storeroom when you have a chance.
The one with the valuables? You're gonna go that way, I guess, but where's the seminar?
It is not our fellow man,
Seminar.
nor any creature big or small, with whom we share our home.
Probably can't get there. Oh, it's only this one, huh? I need a purple one, please. Moogle medals. We spend those at the
It is not our fellow man,
at the golden saucer, right?
with whom
Or is
we
it
share our
the
home.
gold saucer?
It is that which comes from beyond the confines of this world. That which disrupts the natural
Sprig of sage.
the other which may attempt to claim and consume the planet.
Is this?
So I bid you, her children, to join hands and come together.
Is this the
For
seminar?
united, we shall never succumb to fear of
I'm missing it.
calamity.
Cosmotite ore. Oregano. It is. You got that second door now. Oh, purple. What do we got in there? X potion. Yeah, this is my X potion. I use this potion now, but this is the one I was using before. Crystal megaphone. Fuck! Just got you a megaphone. Is that all we got here? Is that him? Is this little guy red? Or Nanaki? And this his father? Cute. Wonder if we'll ever get to actually see in a cutscene what Nanaki looked like when he was a puppy. I bet it's awesome. Oh, yeah, I have permission. Where is seminar? I'm not going back up. Let's go down. I need to learn more. Can I learn more, please? I don't know if I should be making this in video form or if I should just go live with it, honestly. It's like, feels like I can get a lot more done if I spending 4 hours on it and then as opposed to like 2 hours on it. Is this the seminar? No.
Put your faith in our great mother.
This village is lame. Did you know none of the materia here is even real? And don't get me started on the planetologists. Bunch of blowhards in love with the sound of their own voice.
Be respectful, Yuffie.
This village is and don't get me started on the this village is
Nope.
and don't get me started on the planetologists.
Shut up.
So expansive and enthralling. Our planet is the greatest artist. The way the shadows carve out the red stone.
Professor Gast often visited the Vale. I must tell me.
I heard from fellow Bugenhagen. By all means, please come and join the seminar. Follow me if you would.
Yes. God, I've been looking for this.
They are both one and the same. Wouldn't you agree? We are as...
I ask you this. Who among you has...
If you would...
A seminar is in progress. Please be respectful.
I've always been on the bigger side, but
Please continue on into the assembly.
painting and poetry are more my thing. My old man, he used to say it was a waste, me spending all my time indoors. According to him, a big kid like me was...
Oh, wait, you were talking and I accidentally interrupted you by showing up.
What about you, miss? You must have a story to share. Please.
Me? Okay. Where to begin? I fell into the life stream. I don't have words to describe it, except beautiful, maybe? It was a lot to take in. Feelings of kindness washed over me. Long-forgotten memories came flooding back. It was a warm, comforting place. But there was also conflict. A war between the planet and its enemies. And we can't let them win. We need the planet, and it needs us. We have to rise up, fight back, defend it from this terrible threat. Thing is, I don't know how to do any of that. And I hoped you might have the answer. I'm not criticizing Planetology or anything, and I'm not trying to scare anybody either. I just... You know... Never mind. This is all coming out wrong.
Please, do not be discouraged. Should you ever wish to try again, we would be more than happy to listen. What matters is that you keep challenging your beliefs. Stop doing that, and the answers will forever elude you. On that note, I think we should adjourn for the evening. The River of Lights is almost upon us, so let us head to the torch.
I didn't know it was a group therapy session.
I'll see you at the festival.
It's like... Well, he's as flabbergasted as I am right now. I mean, like, what kind of fucking seminar is this? You know how I feel about chairs. I only do this when I'm annoyed.
Ah, the River of Lights. Once a year, we gather the souls that have drifted to our veil and return them to the planet whence they came. I heartily encourage you to join us in this ceremony.
Yeah, sure.
Being held here at the moment.
Many travelers have joined.
All the time I've spent here, listening and learning.
The River of Lights is one way...
I ask you this, who among you has looked inward into the universe of this?
The seminars on...
We yearn to chase the horizon and break...
Is it down? Sorry. least my coughs or sneezes shouldn't completely, like, blow it out anymore. Blow out your speakers. What we got here? Oh my goodness. Finally, I can actually talk with you guys.
Look at them, gathered around the fire. Just like us that day. Me and Mom and Dad. If only we could do that again. Never mind. Just forget I said anything.
I'll lend an ear.
Whenever I think about my mom, my chest swells with so much pride, I feel like it'll burst. But when it comes to my dad, I just... Sorry, I can't. Still not ready.
Well, I already know about your dad, dude. I do.
Sorry, I can't. Still not ready.
But I think you will learn to forgive and forget.
When you die, you return to the planet? Psst, that has literally got to be the dumbest thing I have ever heard. Once you die, that's that.
Why do you think that?
I just do. I believe in anything else until I see some actual proof. How much longer are they gonna be doing this?
All night. Settle in. Barrett, you should have been up there for the planetarium.
I had the pleasure of talking to a mentor.
Oh, good.
Who said it was presumptuous of me to think I could save the planet. She decides her own fate, you see. As rain cleanses the skies, so too does she cleanse herself of filth. So what? We sit here and theorize while the planet rinses and repeats?
No, we fight, or nothing will change.
That's what I said. I knew you'd see it my way, Merc. Thanks. The planet's trying to tell me something. But what?
I still don't like the timer on that because I would like to talk about the options that I have. Tifa.
Did I sound as awkward as I felt?
Yeah.
Felt for you. Never been that good with words, as you know.
We're just two peas in a pod, aren't we? I think I'm gonna stay out here a little longer.
And apparently Kate Sith doesn't want to say a fucking word.
Wow, so many tourists. Must be quite the festival.
Man, I can't wait to see what
Oh, you do. You just have no relationship.
Some say we're like grains of sand on the beach of the universe. Fatalist
Smaller than
idiots.
that.
Spend my whole life trying to prove I'm wrong, but sitting here looking up at the sky, you can't help feeling pretty minuscule.
If you're going to use the word universe, then I'd say galaxies are like grains of sand on the beach in the vast universe. If you're talking about a galaxy, then stars are strewn about like grains of sand on a beach. And when you talk about a planet, then I guess people would be the sand. Okay, learn scale, buddy.
Like a grain of sand on the beach that is the universe.
Yeah, much smaller than that. You did it. You made the thing burn.
So, I'm an ancient. As in, a steward of the planet. One of those ancients. Or, to be more precise, the only ancient. For the most part, it's been a source of pain. I've been held against my will. I've been watched. I've been ignored. Even hated. And it's been that way ever since I was little. My blood's been nothing but a curse.
Please stop clapping.
If I ever started to forget, something would remind me of what I was and bring me crashing back down to Earth. It was always the same. Time after time. I'd be shown a glimmer of hope, only to have it snatched away. I was never gonna be normal. That much was clear.
It's okay.
So my blood's been a curse. But it's also been a blessing. It's brought some wonderful people into my life. Friends that I love. And for once, I think I'm okay. Happy even. And all that pain feels worth it. Even if I can't lead a normal life, there is one thing I can do. Return their kindness. And try to make the most of what I've been given.
That's an actual genuine clap from me. I don't think that was in the original game, but if it was, just the voice acting and the new look of the game, that's what really kind of makes it more emotional.
There! It is time!
Whoa!
Pretty sappy, huh? Meant every word, though.
So, this is where you've been, Nanaki.
What's up?
There's something of great import I need to show you. And by that I mean all of you. Join me, would you? what did you all think of the River of Lights? For whatever reason, the ceremony has drawn a number of tourists to the Vale as of late. When I ask for their impressions, they often speak of how beautiful it was. Some claim they were even moved to tears. It's an overwhelmingly positive reception, I'm happy to say. To stir the human soul is no small feat, and it pleases me to know that the River of Lights possesses such power. Alas, my hopes to parlay their emotional response into a deeper intellectual curiosity, they have yet to be fulfilled. People are surrounded by cats, dogs, birds, and trees. They know that life is all around them, be it through the birth of a baby or the blooming of a flower. They bear constant witness to the blessed cycle of creation, yet they've no interest in the welfare of our planet. Forgive me for sharing my idle thoughts. Keeping them to myself is quite a challenge in my old age.
He wants us to go faster. Alright. Nanaki or Red. This is gonna be your... This is most likely for you to see and to learn about.
Well then, shall we proceed?
But I thought this door was...
Sealed so that none may enter? Why, yes, and by my own hand, no less. However, you've a trial to undertake.
I do?
If you wish to prove yourself and become a Watcher of the Veil, that is. I presume you are prepared.
Yeah.
I will also require your assistance in carrying out the trial. Much danger awaits within, and I wish to ensure his safety. When you're ready, simply say the word.
What an episode. Didn't really do a whole lot, but what we did do was learn and learn about this planet, about the life stream and what it means for the planet, what will happen if it's gone. It's like, we know what we need to do in order to stop the use of the Mako and all that, so it just comes time to execute. Kind of a heavy heart there at the end with Aerith's story, or with her speech, I should say. In the next episode, we will do Nanaki's trial. I was mistaken. I thought that that's where we're headed right now, is to learn about Nanaki's father. So, knowing that that's not the case, this is a good place to end for the day. So I do want to thank you humans so much for watching today. What's your favorite part about Cosmo Canyon? And I know we didn't get to any Queen's Blood, but that's fine. You can always do Queen's Blood anytime. Shit, I could do that off camera. Because it's probably pretty boring to watch. I don't know. You'll have to let me know down in the comments about that. While you're down there, headbutt that like button or the dislike button and let me know, well, especially if you disliked it, let me know what I can do better so that I don't get those anymore. And then, yeah, once you check out this playlist right here, this is Final Fantasy VII Rebirth playlist. And this is Final Fantasy VII Remakes playlist. And then over there, nope, over there, I'm going to have the playlist for the first impressions. So all this is going to be covered up now. the First Impressions playlist, which has the first episodes of each of the blind playthroughs. So there's some stuff to go through there. So I hope you guys look at all that. There's also live streams in there too, where, you know, because on Fridays I've been doing a First Impression live stream. So please check those out. I mean, it's not all the time, but sometimes I just go jumping into a random game for the first time, and I'll do it live. So join me for those. You should be notified once you're subscribed and all that, that there'll be upcoming live streams that you'll see the thumbnails for and such. I got to get better about making those before the night before the live stream, so that give you guys some time to see it. Yeah, I love astronomy, and I guess in this case planetology, but learning about the science and all that about why something is. So this is an amazing episode for me. It may have been a bit boring for some people, but I found it fascinating. So, all right. Thank you again, humans, so much for watching. I'll see you Starside. Take care.